We're back in it. It's time to go to this little bit where the bits are going on. And let me tell you, it's gonna be fucked. It's gonna be so fucked if I don't find a horse in time. We're on a never-ending, at this point, quest for horse. One would hope the horse would end at some point. There's got... Hello there, madam. That's quite the horse you are. Ask and ye shall receive. What the fuck am I gonna do for the rest of the episode, then? Can I convince you to get the big thing going before anyone? Yeah. Before you could manage, I say. Hooray. You are weak to the holy power, aren't you? Oh, you're actually not saying you... Oh, you are now. You are now fucked!
At your best.
Intriguing. Well, okay. Okay, the holy power is quite something. Let's adjust tactics. I'm getting the overwhelming impression I may be underleveled. Or underprepared in some way. I just don't have a clear... It's like we're at this nebulous stage where it's... Oh shit, I've shat. It's not immediately clear to me which is the easiest thing to do next. Everywhere's sort of operating at the same very high level if there's guys running around. It troubles me. And I'm left with no... Oh, I keep missing my socks. I keep missing the truth beam, and I can't have the information directly in my mind anymore. I mean, I guess I may as well, like, finish what I started by coming down here. I may as well at least light up all the... Like, there's another area we will get access to by doing so. We are not, I think, remotely ready for it yet. But it is at least holy in nature. It's wholly inappropriate, you know. Oh, Fran's MP's entirely run off the shames. I knew you owned the shame diamond, but I wasn't quite ready to admit it to myself. You fucking run away from me laughing. Don't you have the ha-ha funny doom moment? Right, that's actually what I wanted, you silly idiot. And now, quicker than a snail, one would hope, it's time for me to deal with you, the final big gun. Shooted. Blast a horse forever. Oh, shit! I shumped. I shumped it at the last second just then. I hope this doesn't affect my final score.
Here she comes.
That'll be embarrassing. I'll be embarrassed about it. Whoa. It'll be a balm on my soul that Snud didn't actually get invited. Wet horse, come on. There's no chance. No chance for your redemption. Then, finally and at last, which both mean the same thing, I blow you up. And that'll be great. There may be teardrops of bread. I've gained access to the crying loaf. That's right. Those who weep on toast, beware, for I now hold dominion over you. Tears on toast, anyone? Oh, cry on the bread. want your breakfast? I shall have to at this rate. I shall have to at this rate if you keep being so damn insensitive about it all. I hope a tornado's enough. Come on, go to bed. Swoosh. How much more do you reckon a horse can deal with? Whoa. There was nothing. There was nothing, but there will be something when I do this. Look. There's gonna be a big bang, and it's gonna win. Oh, it wins the race. It wins the trousering tournament. How fast can you craft trousers from the memories of old men? An old man describes the trousers to you, and you've got to make them. Oh no, I'll die instead! That horse did not want to participate. Right, I'm going to use a crystal to bring everyone back to their fucking senses, and then we will look round and give people the juice. Oh, there's already a ghost. This time I'll just have ghost moment turned on myself then. I'll just tell the truth to a cow. Like I'm sure you would if you were me. Don't have more guys. I've got a life. Let me do things that aren't fight your bones. There's more innovative types of corpse. Isn't that just fucking great? Oh, I've accidentally healed my maximum buddy to full strength. If there's a crow, I'm gonna know. Alright. Actually, you don't know the truth, do you? You might know things that aren't the truth, but that's not really like... Can you know something that isn't true? Can you suck something that isn't bread? I mean, yes. The answer to that second one is a definitive yes. Even if I would advise against it personally. Right, I know the deal at this point. It's got to be more than 10. That's as many as I'm willing to do at one time. Even though it's getting quite high at this point, the big funny numbers, and I've got so many orbs. 21. 21 goings on sitting in a kite. Why are you sitting in a kite? That's odd. Odd behaviour. Let's not in future, eh? Oh, shit. You sure do have the blokes, don't you? You've got a horrible case of the blokes right now. If you're not gonna be the one for me, I'm gonna keep playing respectful dirt music. Is that what respectful dirt music is? Just someone going This is what the dirt considers to be a sign of respect. Alright, I'm being extremely polite right now, so stop complaining. In using that as the method by which I am being polite, am I effectively calling you dirt? Ooh. Well, there's nothing wrong with the dirt. Which is the first thing you got to determine as sort of a gardener. You've got a lot wrong with you. I think let's have nothing wrong with anyone. I think we can. You've diseased the one member of faculty I could trust. That is a fascinating method of assassination. Could you, like, not ever exist, please, all of you? Right, it's becoming increasingly important to ensure your lips. Come on. Come on, pay the mouth finance. You never know. You're gonna need a big funny payout this morning. You're gonna need another mouth by the evening. Someone's gonna sellotape you to a car. How much sellotape do you think it'd take before it actually became impossible to break free from? Because, like, it is just sellotape. It's not even, like, duct tape. It's duct tape's feeble cousin. It's the shit, man! One of the just downright silliest urban legends. Oh, good news, gang, I'm Fred. It's a bit arrogant of him to say. It's like, don't worry. Don't worry, folks, I'm Fred this time. I mean, the statement is true, one supposes. You're out here reporting the fact. Did you not become a living memory? I could have sworn I told you to heal the world. I have been put to sleep. And that is great. That's just fucking beautiful, mate. We love to see it. Oh sure, more! Yeah, the more the fucking merrier. Could you calm the fuck down? How many? What's wrong with you? And your dad's asleep, and your nan's awake, and everyone else is eating cake. Die. Die largely because of this. All the orbs. Bad news, Jeffrey. He's got orbs disease. I'm gonna find a cure, but it's gonna be a bit spherical. In and of itself. It works on the principle that maybe this sphere might fare better. Nutman. Nutman? What if the people you're saving have a nut allergy? Huh? It's fairly common. Some people just don't think through their fucking gimmick, do they? Actually, I'm fine. No, I need you to... Then I need you to come back and be stolen from. Oh, this is gonna be just fucking peachy, isn't it? Oh, yeah! Yeah, that's... No, yeah, great. Great! No, brilliant. It's what I always wanted. 300 guys. Oh, you are shitting up your own arse. That is fundamentally wrong. You've misunderstood the assignment. I'm the reason your wife's exploding right this fucking second. You know what? Can we take a fucking second? Can we take a fucking second to just think about this? Oh no, we can't. We can't. Cool. Brilliant. I love... You know what, that's actually fine. It's the only way we're going to heal at this point. Going home. I'm going home, you cock! Right, so, we've lost an elixir at this point. I think that's a shame. There's not really a silver lining I can tack onto that, if I'm being honest. It's just kinda bad. Oh, do you know what's great about all this is that you die fucking instantly as well. Well, like, I don't think Penella's gonna be healed in time. So, look... Do we, like, want to get a life? Please. Or was there, like, a benefit to me coming back here, really? I mean, I'm gonna find the magic pot and kick his ass again. Because, like, how dare he? Keep the faith, William the Warrior. Oh, there's a tax like that, at least. You're a cock. Oh, you hate me. Can you only be done? He's shocked and dismayed. I hurt his feelings, so this may not do anything. Your dad's in jail! Come on, maybe if I dismay him enough, it'll go past the point of giving him any kind of defensive stat, and he will just be sad. Sadness beam! Oh, aren't you cross with it all? I tell you what, we're getting the high numbers. We're getting the high numbers for it. I feel like the only possible result of this is that it's going to end up doing no damage. Why would the game not take this opportunity to mock me? Why would Peter Piper throw down his arms? Huh? He has defended these peppers for all these years. You think he's just suddenly going to give up the ghost now? There's a ghost living in the peppers and he's been protecting it this whole time from persecution. It's an ordinary pepper ghost. It's just an ordinary pepper ghost. Hoo 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 hoo. And he draws his blade as he does that bit. And you have until he completes the little opening fanfare to sort of get the fuck off of his property, essentially. But they never do, because everyone's just sort of like, what did he mean? What is what you just said? I'm not quite wrapping my head around it, and it doesn't really, like, in and of itself, it doesn't really explain. Like, you call it ordinary. That doesn't mean, like, good or safe or, like, anything of that nature. It's, aha, you dead bitch. Oh, 3 gil. Oh, excuse me, your royal fucking majesty. Feeling a bit generous, aren't we? What are we doing here, gang? What are we, if you think about it, doing here? What the fuck is it that? I got renewing Morion. That sounds like something I've made up. Oh, level 60 more like. I'm gonna keep you going, to be honest. You seem like you got something sensible going on with yourself. So, oh. I was just thinking to myself, it was a lot of restraint for them to only put 1 ghost there, but they chucked out a skeleton at the last second. Just before I made the observation that time. No, whatever's there, we're going through the door. We're going through the door, I can't be arsed. No arsing past this point. Live like a crisp. Oh! Did it in 2. Did it in 2, a 10 and a 5. The exact numbers. The exact number of Christy Crispy. And the Crispy Crist. It makes sense that they would find each other, don't you think? I say Casper, doesn't it make sense that they'd all fling each other around? Throw your friends around the town. Ow! Let's stop Darth Maul from becoming irrelevant. Careful now. We've got no charms. Good stuff. And furthermore, excuse me, still need the orbs. Thank you. If you could hand those over like a good little puppy, I shall sneeze. Woohoo! Would you mind putting the brave face on it all? Bull! Good morning. Oh, 3 of you. Cool. Oh, 4 of you. Brilliant. Oh, 5 of you. Oh, and a ghost. This is like the complete polar opposite of when I will be walking along. Because it's been like springtime funny summers recently. in the world. I'll be walking past all these roads, and I will see a bunny, and then I will see 2 bunnies, and then it'll turn out there are 3 bunnies, maybe even 4 bunnies. And my reaction to that tends to be a rather more positive rendition of what you just experienced there with all the ghouls. Tell you what, split the difference. Why don't you summon an undead rabbit? Hmm? Why don't you... Fuck the ball? Oh, no. No thanks, actually. I hate that. I got an idea. What if we just don't say a fucking word to each other? Then I will simply leave. And now we can begin dealing with people. I don't feel like whatever I get out of hurting a pot is worth. I guess I could just do the big funny mist again. How much? No. Oh, well, you're asleep forever now as well. Where the arse am I going? Let's just leave this room. Doesn't appear to be anything of particular significance. You really do just summon whoever you want, don't you? You're like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then you do it, and if that turns out to have been true. The whole... It's worse than we thought, Dave. Alright, here's the way of things. Danny Truthfingers has come out and sniffed it fiercely. Don't tell me a stone or attempt to. You're a bit silly. A bit silly for all of this. Now, Van, I can move out for now. You are the truth. Give you the protection. The protection of the angels. Look at this. That'll be great. Let's set some stones. 10. 5. There's too many of them. Well, now we know that it's 10. Oh, it doesn't reset. Alright. Okay. Well, it's not as bad as I was thinking then. It's not as shufty as all that, really, in the end. Still pretty shufty, but we've dealt with shuftier. The fool! Whoa! Put the fool over there and have him take a bath. A fool's bath. Do you want to laugh? Laugh at the soap. Laugh at the soap and then get up every morning and then see the sights. You twat. There's not really anything over it. I like, no, this way is just sort of where we keep all of our spare crates in the event that we need to be a video game with crates in it that you break. You never know. It's like jury duty. Sometimes we're called upon, 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 sometimes we're called upon. That's it, it just sort of breaks unceremoniously into the next musical number. It's a song about duty, don't you know? There's the orb flying off in the background. You don't know the taste of lunch. Any lunch at all eludes you. I'm the elusive lunch spinner. Oh, look at me, I'm fucking terrified. Why is the lunch spinner so scared? What has someone who has lunch got to be afraid of? You're the one with all the lunch, mate. You hold the cards. I mean, you don't eat cards for lunch. That's silly. That's both silly and foolish, proving once and for all that they're two separate things. Hang on, is the haste? The haste will resolve. Right, 10. 10 nuts for the king. 5 nuts for the king. 5 more nuts for the king, perhaps, and then don't think anymore. And we've sort of not really got a use for these past this point, do we? So I may as well just keep chucking them. Chuck 'em! Welcome to Chuck'em Asylum. We'll throw the Joker around. The reason he keeps breaking out is because we keep kicking him over the neighbour's fence. Oh, we really should be more careful with these career criminals. Oh, whoopsie doopsie. This goes beyond Doopsies, Batman. Fuck, I died. I don't know why I'm continuing to pick the orbs up. I don't think they have any function at this point. I think we just lit up the last machine. I mean, I think you can still sell them for gil, but I don't really have much use for gil at this point either. Honestly. Well, I'll just put my nose back where I found it at this point. There's nothing left to sniff. We've done it all. Got the complete nose catalogue. Got the diamond egg of the king. That was the last thing left to smell. You will explode. I'm assuming the first attack is like always the gravy. And then this will work. This will work on a sad little man. Look at this, I do some things, I'll throw the odds and then you'll die because a funny old man said burger. Get in there. Get in there. That big explosion will be put where you are. Off! The national cold. Come down. Come down the stairs. Oh, you got drunk. You got drunk just then. You don't feel like being anyone. That's fine. We've got the procedures for this. I think we could be almost done here. Just think that, well, the man's dead. The man in the jar's probably gone too far this time. We have to assume. Even if you wiggle your lit incense, it's no use. Look at this, I've blown you out. Now blow out all the candles, dear, and make me wish you well. Come out. I'll revive you just in case, but I think... I'll double check the map in a second, but I think it may just be a question of we're going to bed and just go get paid for the horse business we did. Oh no, there is a big room. In order to find it, you have to load up the curiosity cannon. Is it this place? Is it this place? Come on, which place is it? This one. Oi. Oh, Big John. There's so many lads up here that I could have dealt with flies about. I feel silly for running up and down the bloody roads. Way back when now. Right, here's the big funny door. We're going to a big room about it, don't we? We think about the big room every day. Hello. Hello, you're another one. Can we, ascertain? Right, there's a prize over here. It's going to be 3 gil or something silly. That's a mega elixir. It's actually pretty alright. You know what, actually, if you go to bed, if we can convince you to go to bed real quick, I now, because we're not, like, being beset by weirdos on all sides, are we? What the fuck's one of those? I guess. Are we out of pocket now? Is that elixir gone? Yeah, you've got nothing left to... What is that? Cool! Right. Does something to someone. Brilliant. It's just what I always wanted. Well, that's going to be a mystery for me to look into. Every week. For the next 5 years, isn't it? But, I think that's the end of our business in here for right now. I want to actually formulate some kind of battle plan before I go any deeper to deal with the Shadow Seer, which we took out the contract for. So let's just go get paid for our horse business. Oh, no, I don't pay you as well. Don't need to be too crafty if we're just leaving the teapot behind, do we? A silly guy will do. Every week or two we get more silly people in the office, traipsing around, darting everyone. Firing tranquilizer darts at everybody who knows how to operate the photocopier. Is this some like weirdly specific form of union action? Can we have a man be awake every day? Why am I fucking with him? Oh, fleeing doesn't actually make me flee any faster when I'm like this. I'm just gonna scooch on past here. Excuse me very kindly. Yeah, we got the unknown world we can go to, but we don't need to know about it yet, so I won't go. I've just got to get the coins! Off we go to the port to get really fucking wealthy. I've got sinister ideas, first of all. I'll sell you the... Don't have your conversation. I'll keep the black orbs for now. Just in case I'm completely wrong. You never know when it might turn out you're completely wrong, do you? Corpse fly just found out of nowhere. Anything? No. And you are long since out of sight and out of mind. Regular baked goods aren't enough, I need the fucking trout-shaped bread. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's my song that I'm writing about there. Bread that looks like a fish and it's better than... Hello. I can sleep. I learned the things of it. He gave a treasured family sword. Alright. We got the... Get Ragnarok! It is safe to have a little snooze. Look at this. Oh, it's big. Is it bigger than... It's bigger than gravy. And it stops people every year. Right. Well, that's pretty great, isn't it? Get some fucking sorting done. Sort my nose into its various shapes. No, that'll be fine, won't it? So, thank you for watching. Tune in next time when I don't know what we're going to be doing. I mean, I've got a faint idea, but I need to run the numbers real quick, so... I'll go away and do that, and then you can come back and see the result. Goodbye for now.